Warning: the following video contains violent scenes from very cool 80s movies. Viewer discretion is advised. I've always wanted to say that. Hi, welcome to Rudy's Movie Review, San Antonio's unofficial movie critic. I am making this video for two reasons. I shall go over them right now. The first is popular demand. And the second reason I'm doing this video is because my pals at Scream Crawler have challenged me to produce a video that has traumatized me as a kid. And for those who don't know, I've already done one. I'll just put a little white circle right there. It'll be a little recommendation list. It'll be my first video of movies that traumatized me. But second one, here's a second one. And again, I accept the challenge, guys. And I have a few other scenes from films that have scared the crap out of me and left an emotional scar, if you would say. So let me go ahead and go over the list, and I'll ease everybody into the violence with something light. Okay, the first scene is this. It is from the film Poltergeist. Now, this film came out in the early 80s, right? I saw this as a kid, and if you watch it today, it's actually pretty spooky. I mean, there's a lot of crazy scenes in there that are like, damn, this is a PG movie? Because it wasn't PG-13 at the time, not until Temple of Doom. But watching this film, there's a scene that really scared the crap out of me, and it messed me up. It scared me so much you got that pain in your heart, like, you know, that type of pain. And it was this scene. Okay, it's in the middle of a paranormal investigation. This guy's just eating bags of Cheetos. He just reminds me of a slob. And he tells his coworker, his teammate there, I'm gonna go to the kitchen and get something to eat. And the guy's like, yeah, whatever, go ahead, go. And this guy's just really making himself at home. It's not his house, but he's going through the fridge, he's getting chicken, and he's just being a bum. And there's some cheesy special effects that happen. I guess he was going to make a steak because there's a steak that starts moving. But the scene that gets me is he eats a piece of chicken. He spits it out, and he sees the chicken has maggots. And then he goes to the restroom to spit it out, wash his face out, and this is the scene that really messed me up. It's this. Now, granted, looking at it now, it's pretty ridiculous. It looks totally ridiculous, but as a kid, it messed me up. It scared the hell out of me. And every time I saw that movie again, up until like last year, I wouldn't watch the screen. I just turn away. But that scene really messed me up. And what's funny is I remember, I believe it was ABC had it as a movie of the week. And I remember that scene was coming up. I'm like, well, it's regular TV. They're probably not going to show it. So I'm going to go ahead and watch it. It was even worse. Check this out. Yeah, that's not any better, TV censors. That's like, I think, worse. So that really messed me up. So that's the first scene. I got two more to go. And the second scene that really messed me up again is another 80s film, and it's the Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. And it's the scene where Jesse, the protagonist, I guess, he's more of a wuss, but the protagonist, it's when Freddy literally comes out of his body. It's pretty fucked up. And if you think about it now, it really doesn't make any sense in the whole Freddy canon, where he attacks you in your dreams, you need to be asleep. So Freddy coming out of a person that's awake and then attacking a bunch of kids while they're awake at a party, It doesn't make sense, but visually, hey, it messed me up. Check it out. It was that scene that messed me up. Seeing the eye and then literally the face coming out of the stomach and Freddy just cutting it open and the face coming out. That messed me up. And I remember my cousins would tease me about that scene. Whenever they wanted to scare me, they would purposely put the videotape in the VCR in the middle of the night and wake me up and like, look, Rudy, look. You know, that scene, I'll be, ah, I'm gonna call my mom. And, you know, I'll be cousins messing with, you know, their other cousins. Damn you, Jesse and Boyle, you know who you are. But, yes, that scene messed me up. That's the second one. And I saved the best for last. And here we go. And the third movie scene in the list of films that have traumatized me is the Nazi werewolf scene in The American Werewolf in London. And I specifically remember telling my dad, please let me watch it because my cousins were there. We wanted to see it and I wouldn't have nightmares. I remember that. Anyway, we watched the movie and I remember being, where is this scene coming from? Because, you know, if you've seen the film, I believe David's his name, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, I'll correct it over here. David is bitten by the werewolf and he's having these nightmares as he's, you know, transforming or infected with the werewolf virus. A series of dreams. And this dream just came out of nowhere because I remember seeing Kermit speaking like, hey guys, how's it going? Oh, Kermit, what are you doing? And it's innocent. And I'm like, hey, that's Kermit, that's the Muppet Show. And at the time in the 80s, early 80s, the Muppet Show was pretty badass. I watched it all the time. All of a sudden, it's a family setting. His brother and sister are there. He's doing homework. His dad and his mom are there. The doorbell rings. And the dad's like, oh, I'll get it. Hold on, hold your horses. Hello? He opens the door and just watch.
I was going to bite you very badly.
Get the door!
All right already.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, imagine seeing that when you were like 6 or 7. And I remember all of my cousins and me watching it. I'm like, hey, that was scary, right? Yeah, that was Gacho style, man. Wow. And then, of course, they all leave and they all go home. So there you are left by yourself as a kid. And I was freaking terrified. I'm not going to lie. I was scared to go to sleep. Not necessarily of the American Werewolf in London movie. It was that scene that messed me up because it just came out of nowhere. It didn't fit. I understand it as an adult now. But as a kid, I just remember little kids watching the Muppet Show and getting slaughtered and killed by monster werewolves in Nazi uniforms. Yeah. So I remember I was terrified and I was like, I had to go sleep with my parents. I was so freaking terrified. Here I am, like, I was 77, 78, I was 6. Oh, when I was 6, my God. Anyway, I'm sneaking in, going in my parents' room, and I actually lay on the floor next to their bed because I was so terrified. My dad heard me. He goes, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Go to your I'm not going to let you see those scary movies again. God, one, ching out. Don't ever pull that. I was like, and of course, I started crying. Because not only was I terrified of these monsters, I got my dad mad and I was a little upset now. So there I am, terrified and upset, sleeping. I think I ended up in my sister's room. We slept in the living room at the time, and I slept with my sister, just like, just like freaking out. So yeah, that scene messed me up. And there you have it, guys. 3 additional movie scenes that have traumatized me as a kid. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, Screencrawler guys, Adam and Steve, challenge was accepted and delivered, so. Guys, if you haven't checked them out, please do so. I'll put a link to their channel below. They're entertaining as hell. They're very informative. They're knowledgeable about movies, films you can find on Netflix. I enjoy it and I highly recommend you guys check them out. I'll put a link to their channel below in the description. Subscribe to them. Please support this talent. And again, thank you for the shout out, guys. I really do appreciate it. And as always, thank you for watching Rudy's movie review, San Antonio's unofficial movie critic. I appreciate your time, guys. Do me a favor, share the video, subscribe if you haven't done so. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you think about the videos, what you like, what you don't like. I'd really be interested in finding out if we're connecting in the dialogue that we can start. So please do so. But take care, God bless, and live long and prosper.